Yep, Sam, you're first. If you want, you can share this over on the cord. We had a little glitch. Yeah, we're back. We're back. We had a little glitch. Hang on a minute.
I don't know who I am. I don't know who that is. Can I see your face?
We got more paint.
Yep.
Are we really?
Yep.
Use the one that's over down the back, those short cans.
What short key?
Down on the left. It's not empty.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I think we...
Hang on, we're back. Had a
So,
little hiccup here with somebody trying to video in and didn't get the hint I wasn't answering, so
that's kind of fun.
hang on one second. In here?
On the left, all the way down.
I see it.
I don't know.
It's the little one, but I think it still has gas tank, fuel in it.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Then I'll just make one.
Let me try. Maybe there's just enough.
Come on.
Maybe there's just enough. Hang on, people. Hang on.
Just ask anybody if they have tips about growing watermelon.
Oh, that's a good idea. So, now yes, we're back. We're back. We're back. Welcome. Give me a second.
My mom and dad were.
I don't know what's worse. Fire or everything going to pot all at once. Sam, that's what I said. The nerve of people disturbing my stream. Although, it is my mother. So I guess I gotta give her a break.
Can you do that?
Oh yeah, way empty.
Whoa.
We might let Johnny do his.
Nah.
No. Easy
Nah.
funny faces. Paint all over my face.
Let's see if we can light this one more time.
Hi, what?
All right.
Oh, I got fire!
So let's see.
I got fire.
All right. I was wondering why I go over to the grill. I'm like, the grill's barely warm. Yeah, I got knocked off. My mom tried to video chat with the little influencer, and everything went to pot.
I love him too. Oh my. I like
Just a little bit of oil. There is no oil today. Bad idea. Bad. But we're gonna go and while we're waiting here, let's do this. Let's do this. I am going to.
Oma. Oma. This will be different in 5 minutes. And here's your commercial. Wait,
Oh.
is that boogers?
Oh, I see what's happening here. Wow. Yep. We're gonna have it drunk, and we are going to. We're gonna put the holder on the right way.
I'm not doing it.
So when I turn the camera around, you guys can actually see
I got the first
what's going on. I thought I had it the right way, but again, remember, it's that whole like, hey, you want to learn how to live stream thing? Don't do this.
That was all over.
No. There we go. All right.
Oh, look at this little baby face.
So we anyways, getting back to my y'all know this view. Here we go. So somebody's got phone calls, not just me. Hey, 222. So getting back to where we were. If somebody could share this out on the cord, that'd be great, because this is really, really impromptu. So, let's see.
Still talking to Boo?
Let's see here. We're going to do this.
Oh, okay. All right. As long as she's still there.
Here we go. So, we're going to come over here. So, this is my sunflower, which up until this stupid storm came through is was standing up straight. So I'm hoping, although it's probably gotten a little too heavy to stand up, but it was fully upright. There was no bend in there, and that thing was about 10 foot tall. I got another one there, and there, I thought there was a third one. There's a smaller one just behind it up in here that's not coming in, and then there's a tiny one on the left. But here is our little farm garden. Thanks, AU. Coach N is in the house. So we are picking. Let's see. Hey, Stella, do you want to pick that cucumber?
Oh.
Go ahead. So.
Hold on, I'm getting it. There you go.
The little influencer gonna come on over here,
It's sharp.
and she's gonna try to pick our little cucumber, which is good. If anybody has any good tips on how to really grow some big watermelons, let me know.
Sharp.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right, come on out of there. I'll get it. Here we go. All right. So
Very sharp.
it's very sharp. Here it is.
It is a little sharp.
So yeah, just the end. It's good size. So, and we got, yeah, there's a couple more cucumbers, but there's a lot of tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes. But see down here, I got me some watermelons going. We got some watermelons going. So peppers didn't really come in too great. They were okay. Nothing to write home about.
We haven't been able to pick one yet. They've been all this time.
Yeah. But tomatoes, we got like dime a dozen here. So anyway, so that's the cucumber. I don't know what we're gonna do with it.
It's too sharp.
I got a bunch of like mint, basil stuff growing. I don't know what we're gonna do with it yet. And funny story about that stuff is that the other day, the producer, we will call it, misplaced her engagement ring.
No, I lost it in the yard.
Okay, so she'll admit she lost it in the
I
yard.
absolutely did. I make it.
So we went on a hunt for it.
Metal
Cucumber
detected.
sandwiches and a tea party. Cucumber sandwiches and a tea party with the influencer. I like it. Yeah, picking our own vegetables. So we try to do a lot. The one thing I've not been successful with has been my watermelon, but I think it's because my box I made out of the top of a picnic table, and I just don't know if it's deep enough for the roots to really like root down for the watermelon to grow. Like I've done corn before, and that's what happened, was corn. So yeah, anyways, so let's do this. Grill is going, get nice and hot. So we're gonna go get a little chorizo, and we're gonna slice a little chorizo up here, and then
The oven.
sure, and then
I'm in space.
slice some chorizo. What time is dinner? As soon as the chorizo is done, it's dinner time.
Well, I gotta make
Be
some rice.
chorizo, with a little bit of rice, I guess. Put some cheese, a little bun. It's gonna be good. So now,
Oh my.
hang on one second. We're gonna meet you guys just for a minute. Here we go. All right. So, anyways, dinner. The transporter. Dude, wouldn't that be the coolest thing? Getting a transporter to work. So, let's see here. Clean the grill beforehand. And now, like, from bringing everything in, my screen porch area is, like, full of stuff that is normally not here. And it's, like, out in the yard. It's, like, messing up my groove, man. But. Here we go. So.
Take the better knife.
Woohoo! Oh, Stephanie even got me the better knife.
I'm gonna cut it on the
Perfect.
plate.
Oh, you don't want me to cut it on the plate?
No.
You could have cut it on the plate.
It's pottery. It will leave a mark.
Oh, it's pottery. Really? And it'll leave a mark?
Yes.
Huh. Well, who would have thought?
Okay. I'll take the key.
See that? Learning something new every day. So, we're going to cut us up a little bit of chorizo. Now, for those of you maybe not from around here, there is a difference between chorizo and chorizo. Not much, but it's just a little. Usually they don't trust me with very sharp objects, but, you know, every now and then. So, here we go. Alright, I don't know if that's I don't like that. We're going to do something a little different. We are going to do something a little different. Oh, way better. Way better. Way better. You see my door down here? Stella loves to, like, write on the door. I don't know. Cucumber sandwiches, huh? I've never had a cucumber sandwich, but I love cucumbers, so it is not out of the realm of possibilities. But here's what we're going to do with this. Hey, what'd you guys think of that stream today? I thought that was a lot of fun, myself, personally. But I did feel bad. Poor Seven and Devora. They go to get their revenge. They went to get their revenge, and they come home empty-handed. There we go. Look at that. So, that, my friends, Charisse. They got robbed. They did get robbed. It was like highway robbery. They got robbed. I was like, man, like, it would make him go, like, swim the Seven Seas Lagoon or something. At least he's a good sport about it, though. You know, there are a lot of people who would be like, no way, I'm doing that. So, what's funny about that ride is I've spent an obnoxious amount of time at that park. Probably an unhealthy amount. So, the one thing I've noticed about that ride, and it must be the way the ride's designed, which I kind of get, and I think I understand why. It would appear that the physics and the science behind that ride lend itself to wherever the most weight is at the last second always turns downstream or comes close to being directly turned downstream. So that is the end of the boat that always goes down first or close to first. And I think it's so, two reasons. One, when the boat hits the bottom, if you've ever been on the ride, the boat can get a little loose sometimes. I've almost tipped over in it. So if you look, they've had it flip over a couple of times. I believe one person drowned on it once from when it flipped over. They succumbed to their injuries, we will say. And it's because the it's because of the way the ride works. So if you really study that ride, you will see that it most definitely turns at the last second. And the most weight is always going down. 1 second, we're just gonna clean off the grill top here just a little bit. Perfect. Excellent. Grill top is clean. So let's do this. We are going to come over here and oh, there we go. Fryer's up. A little chorizo. Oh, listen to that sizzle. No seasoning needed. You ain't lived till you had a little chorizo from down in Fall River. That is for dang sure. All right, so there we go. Look at that. Now, see, there is fire there, except mine is intentional. Okay, please don't lose a finger. That would be horrible. But you know what? It get me ratings. Don't worry, Mom. I'm a trained professional. Emerald, bam! He actually lived, grew up, and I believe his restaurant is still there. Like, I don't know, it's like 15 miles from my house where I live currently. It's really kind of weird. Oh yeah. So, whoop, there we go. Still getting used to this whole gimbal thing. All right. So there we go. We're gonna let this cook for a little bit. And yes, so see, Stella's artwork. Our door is very plain, so we let her kind of do her thing on it. Oh, Black Hat Summer Shandy, another very, very good drink. Lemon and lime, not much fizz, no hop. Yes. So my originally my family, a lot of my family, come from Fall River. So, you know, it's kind of like it's my old stomping grounds. I was born at Fall River. I lived there for a short period. I lived up in Brockton, and now here I am. So, moved out of Brockton when I was like 8. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? Now that you guys are looking at my stuff, what's everybody else doing? And we are definitely getting ready for some rain. That sky is not looking too Brockton. Lived in Brockton. Oh, big stuffed haddock. Oh, Eric. Whoo, man. Seafood. I am a seafood lover. Fish. Fish and scallops. Scallops are my... Man, if I can get a good scallop, let's go. Oh, yeah. Good scallop. Gotta have the Ritz. Got to have the Ritz. Gotta have the Ritz. So, as some of you know, I do, I work in a school, right? So, like, that's my full-time gig. I am trying to... Bacon wrapped. Oh, please. Scallops wrapped in bacon. Oh, yeah. I am trying to, go to a different... go back to my government career that I was in before working. I know schools are the government, but before I was in a school, I did work for local and state governments, which I really, really liked. School was good because I was good at it because I'm a really good coach, so it came naturally to me. And it's been a good filler, and I've been really good at the job. And I like all my kids, but my degree warrants way more money in a field I'm very interested in. So for now we're staying teaching for now until further notice. But yeah, so that'll be coming up. But I'll be doing a lot of ninja watching in the good part of the day, because I don't know what my schedule is yet. My schedule was posted for this year literally the last day of school, and I was like, you know what, the last day of school, I'm like, nope, didn't matter to me. I said I'll get it when I come back. So I'm hoping my schedule is the same, where I have I would teach 3 classes and then have 2 off back to back. That would be phenomenal, because it allows me to get a lot of work done, especially when it comes to grading and stuff like that. And it allows me to participate a little bit in the chat while I work. But I will definitely have the stream on in the background for sure. Best scallops ever, Bill Rickett. Mickey's, huh? Roast beef. Ooh, all right, Sherry. I'm gonna have to go find this place now. Mm-hmm. Hey, I may let them watch the stream live. I guarantee I get a bunch of new subscribers in the first week, because it's that whole thing. Hey, what's the teacher up to when they're not in class? Oh, this is what I'm doing when I'm not in class. I'm not at a fire station, because I'm not doing not as of right now. I'm not doing too much coaching. I am doing some game adminning. Ooh, 3A, huh? We're going to admin a bunch of games starting next week. I think next week are my first games. I have to admin. So my one of my best friends is the athletic director at the local high school here, where we both ran the marching band. He was the director. I was his assistant for like 20 some odd years. And so he became the athletic director, and the MIAA here in Massachusetts requires that every game has a game administrator. So obviously one person cannot do that. It takes many. And I will be game adminning a bunch of stuff. I don't know, volleyball, what else? Probably a little soccer, field hockey, lacrosse. So there's a bunch of stuff that I'll be doing the game administration for, which will be fun. It's fun to admin games because, and that's something we could probably stream. I don't know if I'd be on the stream a bunch. I'd be on it probably a lot, but I could 100%, live stream some of the games. The school, so for football and basketball, I also do the PA announcing, and I do the play-by-play. So if you were to go and if you're familiar with pixel art, which is a camera system that our local high school is starting to use this year for all of their games, you will hear my voice calling the play-by-play for every down of the football game and for every shot taken on the basketball court. If they can get it in for volleyball, I'll probably do volleyball, but I think right now I'm supposed to be running the scoreboard, which is like adminning. So yeah, play-by-play, Sam. Yep. That all came from I don't know, it was weird. So when I was young, my other best friend who lives down in Georgia now, him and his wife, which they were dating at the time, his roommates, they were all in college and they were taking communications courses, and they started a radio show. And he called me up one day. He's like, "Hey, you want to come up, be on the radio?" And I'm like, maybe. I don't know much about it. He's like, "Nah, you don't have to." He goes, "Just come up and co-host with me." He goes, "I'm gonna do a sports talk radio show for like 3 to 4 hours every Saturday. And it was the Saturday morning sports kickoff on 1570 WNSH, the North Shore. AM radio. We had a broadcast reach of, I think it was like 1.5 million people, is as far like as what the radio signal covered. Now, we did not have 1.5 million people listening. You know, we maybe had 1.5 listening as the 1.5. But so I did that for a while, and then after that, no, we're good. So then after that, dinner's on. Oh, that's all right, Coach. Not a problem. Cooking got in the way. Thank you, Coach. We'll see you soon. Quidditch. No, I would 100% call a Quidditch game if there was ever such a, like, real Quidditch. Not like this fake college stuff where they run around on brooms like kids at Halloween. That would be cool. So when I was right in that age, 18, 19, 20 years old, we were doing community theater. I was going to school, working on my associates. My family had done community theater for a long time at that point. So my parents went out and bought a sound system. Whole speakers, at the time CD player, right? Double CD player, soundboard, microphones, amplifiers, the whole 9 yards. And I would take it when they weren't using it for shows, which was pretty often. But I would take it and I'd go down Cape Cod. And there was this little go-kart track down in Bourne that my cousin used to manage at nights and on the weekends. And he got me this gig down there. You know, it was short money, but it was good experience. And I got into DJing. And believe it or not, doing that track got me a whole bunch of gigs. Down the Cape, up in Boston, kind of all over the place. So that's kind of when having that little radio experience came in handy, because at that point I had to become really good at public address, PA, public announcing, right? And emceeing, kind of like, it's kind of like doing this just without the video. Like, you're kind of just telling a story, you're guiding people around, giving them a good experience. So I cut my chops doing that. So fast forward in life, 30 years, well, 20 years, and here we are. They're like, hey, do you want to like do the announcing and all the music for the basketball games? So my friend who's the AD gets me this gig at his hometown, and I'm like, sure. And their high school basketball team's one of the best in the States. So now, like, I do that for 4 or 5 years. And then he gets the job, and he's like, hey, you want to work closer to home? I'm like, sure. And here we are. And so that led, the basketball led to me doing the football. And the football, I actually started doing live play-by-play at the stadium. But now that they have the pixel art going, I do have a headset, like a professional radio headset. And I'm going to plug it into the system. And, anybody that dials into a Dayton Rehoboth High School basketball or football game when they're home, you will hear me. I am the voice. That's what he calls me now. He says the voice. So, here I am. And that's kind of what I do. I don't do it for the money. I do it because he's my friend, and the woman that works in the office for him is my friend. I have a lot of friends at the high school, even outside of them. So, it's fun. It's fun. See, Sam? I'm telling you, you can take that experience and transition it to doing this stuff real easy. Because it's all really kind of in the same realm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's look at this. Look at that. Look at it. Although I don't know how close I should hold this to the fire. It is a brand new phone. Look at that, Charisse. Yes, please. We'll turn them one more time. We will turn these one more time. So good. And actually, watch what we're going to do here. See how it's got the racing stripe going there? All right? We're going to do this. Turn it like that. And you are going to get some nice toasty grill marks just by tweaking it just a little bit. You turn them like a 45. Grill marks. So good. So good. Yeah, so Sam, you should hashtags, that's right. You gotta take that experience and it transitions over to the camera. So, and that probably helps you out a bunch. So, I was hoping to do a stream by today. Maybe getting like an hour or so of here's how you live stream. It's just with like going away and then plans getting messed up with this storm that just doesn't seem to go away. I just didn't get to it, but so yeah, we're working on something else. I do have an email out to our fearless cult leader inviting him to partake in said festivities. I don't know if he will. I'm sure if he has the time and availability, he will. Do you want to take this in? And yeah.
Need a plate to put on with
So.
You want me to take this?
No. The plate. I'm gonna put it on the plate right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll grab that stuff. That'll be good. So that's what we're doing. So let's watch this. Here we go. Oh, where's the? There it is. All right. So down we go. All right. So this is pretty much done. Funny thing about Charisse is you can eat it raw. I wouldn't recommend it. It is cold. It tastes pretty good. It is a little, I would call it gummy. But so we're gonna make these into some nice sandwiches. I'm gonna grab a chair and grab a seat out here. Yeah, I'll grab the door. You got it? Oh, okay. And then what we're gonna do is cheese and mustard would be great. So we got the fire. Now we do this. And we come down here and we shut the tank off. That fire will go out. There we go. And the flame is out. Turn the knob. Here we go. Okay. So then we know everything's off. So, all right, here we are. Hashtags, I love that. Hashtags. All right. So. Probably should grab me a seat. All right. I'm gonna put you guys down for 2 seconds. Hang on 1 minute. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to just grab me a seat real quick. Woohoo! Oh, it's starting to rain. No! Rain! Sherry, it's coming. The rain is coming. I can feel it. It's starting to drip. As my mother would say, rain melts sugar. To which I would always reply, and the Wicked Witch. So, let's see, give me a bit of lighting, because it is getting a little dark out here. But maybe not that much lighting. Caption that. Yeah, AU, you would be surprised. You would be surprised. Oh, Sherry, it's raining there already? Oh, no. Oh, maybe I do have to, like, keep it kind of... That's a really bright me. Nobody wants to see that yet. Hey, Christine. Awesome. Oh, it's raining where you are, too? Oh, boy, people. I don't know. And since I am on the phone that would check the radar, it's I'm not checking the radar now. Oh, it's raining in Maine, huh? Oh, thanks. Awesome.
No rules.
That's all right. So this Shuri sandwich. Clear, sunny in PA. You know, that my sister says the same thing. I'm always like, oh, the weather sucks here, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, not in Pennsylvania. Huh. Mm. So now everybody's areas, are you all back to school yet? I know, Sherry, I'm sure that you guys are probably on a similar timeline as me and Stephanie, where it's sometime between tomorrow and next week. Or maybe the week after. My school elected to not move school back for Rosh Hashanah and just kind of roll with it. That's how they do it down in New Bedford. So, and Costa Mom, you said you guys were back in school already. I thought. I think my sister said her kids went back. I don't know if it was. I thought it was last week, but they're a little older. They're in high school, so, and they're in the middle of the state out there. And is there anybody else here that got hurricane or tropical storm? To me, I said Henry. I was told I was wrong. It's Henri. Henri. I guess I don't say it right, is what I'm told. I just don't say it right. Mm-hmm. Henri. That's it. I don't say it right. I don't know. There's only one foreign language I understood, and that was Portuguese. And at that, I didn't speak it very well. Sam, I may ask you to help me out, since you are, like, you and Chad are all, like, you guys are really, really good at doing, like, trailers. I kind of want one for my channel, but I am not very good at it. I've been, like, trying and practicing, and I don't know. It's just, like, you know how, like, everybody really has, like, a niche for something, right? Like, for example, if anybody ever says, hey, who designed your shirt for you? Which I have not revealed yet. I would send them to Sherry because that's why. You guys all saw the skull. You see what she does. You know what I mean? So we all have our things. August 30th. Yep. So I may ask somebody to piece together just a nice, like, trailer about, like, what my channel is about. Something that I can pin at the top of my channel that looks good. Like, mine's gonna look like a second grader did it. Like the influencer. I'm gonna have her do it. She may have a better result. Mine too, September 1st. That's ours too. Mm-hmm. The day all the inmates report back to the jail cell. Maybe I I might be able to load iMovie in now. I did clear up some space on my hard drive, which was part of the problem. Is that my 2012 MacBook Pro on my 500 gigabyte solid state drive was out of memory. So I did free up some of it, and I did upgrade my operating system, so I may be able to put it on there today. Sam, is that something I could splice like multiple videos together with? Does it make a copy of the original video, or do I do the original video? Luma Fusion, okay. I'm gonna have to try one of those because I really just want to, even not even just like a, not like trail is probably a bad word, but essentially like a trailer, but more like a, you know, like a 1 minute commercial. Yep, that's kind of like what I'm looking to do. That's exactly what I'm looking to do. All my videos in kind of like a timeline format. Some dude's like outside drilling. Emily Kane, welcome. The influencer goes back September 7th or 8th. They pushed it back a week. Oh, and I can add still photos in. That'd be cool. Fried shrimp. Heck yeah. Cheating. Tenured pass holder, hello. Did I see you in one of the parks? Was it yesterday? Saturday, Friday, somewhere in the last couple of days. I thought I saw you on Rise of the Resistance that said say like I'm a Star Wars fan, and it had the Enterprise in the middle of the shirt. Somebody on here was wearing one of those the other day. Mm-hmm. I thought that shirt was fantastic. Still a mod? Uh-oh. Sam not a mod on my channel. He should be. Are you trying to tell me I should take him out? Ha! Oh, Sam, what did you do? Mmm. Yeah. Hey Octavia. That cat got banned pretty quick. I think he was referencing you, and obviously Pat took care of that mighty quick. I loved it. That was great. Weird hand symbols like this. Does he do that? That's not weird. That's normal. Oh, and here's the rain. Wasn't this just special? Your first troll attack. Yep, your first troll attack. A lot of the, I noticed, yes, live long and prosper. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's normal. This is normal. You should be able to do it like both hands. Normal. It's fine. Everything's fine. Enterprise and Voyager. Yeah, the troll game was quite strong on the cults OG San stream today. They were they were in full effect. One of them was Sherry saw my response. One of them was quite unkind, very inappropriate. So they got removed and banned instantly. Yeah, it's bound to happen. It is bound to happen. What are you gonna do? But I did see a lot of I saw a lot of newer, not newer, just people I'd never seen doing like removing and banning of stuff I'd never seen before. They were kind of just jumping in, and it was getting sporadic, I guess. I was hanging back for the most part. I only did it when I let it run, and I let stuff go. You know, I know my place. But when I don't see one of the regulars jump in and it goes on for a little bit and nobody's doing anything about it, that's when I kind of start hitting the ban and remove buttons. Yeah, AAU. It's very rare. If you notice, it's a very rare occurrence I do it, and that's only when I think, and I know nobody's around and nobody else takes care of it. Because, like, you know, Pat shouldn't have to worry about that stuff. He's busy doing his thing, running his. That's his business. You know what I mean? So, and those people that are really, assigned to do that work are almost like employees. They volunteer. You know, we all get paid with the satisfaction of watching him do his thing, and I think I've been very lucky. I've had his his unwavering support for what I'm doing here, which is more than I ever imagined. You know, he's been really, really good to me. Answered all my questions. He's told people in the middle of his streams, hey, go over and, watch his video for a little bit and like his page or whatever and subscribe, which is incredible. So, but that's a good sign, because that means that the community that we have over there is, we didn't get paid today because you didn't get soaked. Fly. This is much better than the first live tonight. Good. Yes, I'll take that, I guess. But you know, if he runs his business and we do what we do, we're gonna have an even better community going forward. So, you know, and it says a lot about him, and he understands where he is and what he's doing, and he's very confident in it, because typically, you know, when you get essentially what would be a competitor, you know, most people that are not confident in their business wouldn't help that person out, no matter how big or small they were. You know, and his little old me, and he's telling people, oh yeah, go ahead, go over and watch. So, you know, that speaks volumes about the person that he is. You know, and he's willing to give and help people. So it says a lot about the channel that he's running, and I like it. I think we all like it. That's why we're there. You know. Yeah, I don't get people who troll either. There are way better ways people can spend their time. You know, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I've never gotten it. Never have. So, I don't know. Just like, dude, like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? Don't you got, like, little kids to go beat up for their lunch money or steal their Halloween candy from or something? What are you doing? I would agree. I think it's beyond a community for a majority of us. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Hang on one second. I'll be right back. I am going to go grab my charger. All right, let's put you guys on a little bit of a charge. Oh. Well, the first was working a little bit. We got sidetracked. Mom kind of foiled me a little bit. She called. I was trying to video call, and I should have been like, Ma, how come you're not watching my stream? Yeah, he made it. So let's see. I think. Here we go. All right, we're good to go. Now we won't run out of juice. Yeah, so we are, oh, thanks. Look at this. The producer producing. The producer is producing. It is. I have not oiled that in probably like 2 years, so it is definitely due. I said that the other day. Hey, Santos, what's happening? Santos, I'm back in the building tomorrow, buddy. You're next. Time's a ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, it's funny. I keep oiling that door, and I oil it and oil it and oil it to the point where it's like black just about. And man, that thing's just squeak, squeak, squeak. I need a new back door. Not that I need one. I want one. I don't want one that's wooden anymore. So, yes, it is that wonderful salty air. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. The first stream I started was not my fault. That was powers beyond my control. Well beyond my control. So It the water near me is even in the river that's across the street is very brackish. So for those of you that don't know what brackish water is, it's where salt and freshwater meet. So when the tide comes up through Mount Hope Bay and it gets up into the Taunton River Basin, the salt water does push all the way up to just about the Dighton-Berkeley Bridge, give or take, sometimes a little bit further. So I get a lot of brackish water at high tide, because that's when it pushes in. When the tide's going out, when the tide's low, that water across the street is mainly fresh. And yeah, we don't swim in it because of the factory that's on the other side, and there's been a lot of chemicals and waste dumped into it over the years. They haven't done it in decades, and I can noticeably see the water changing color. It's very clear now, whereas when I was a kid it was literally always brown. Like, and I mean like brown all the time. But they've gotten really good at, dumping their waste in other ways, so they don't dump into the river no more. Although I do smell some of the chemical dyes every now and then, because so my house sits right at the edge of the road, and across the street's the river, and right along the edge of the other side of the riverbank is this factory called, well, it used to be Harraday. I don't know what it is now. And they're like a textile mill. So they do a lot of dyeing of material. Yeah, kind of like a tannery. Yep. And, they dye a whole bunch of stuff. So sometimes when the plant's operating and there's just enough humidity, the right humidity in the air, and the right amount of breeze, depending upon where they are in the process, sometimes you can really smell like a really strong, like chemical smell, Anthony's town was tanneries. Oh, really? His town was a bunch of tanneries back in the day. At one point, my little town was the biggest producer of textiles in the world. So the guy Mount Hope that built Mount Hope Finishing, he went out on a limb and he just built this massive factory. He built a factory so big that he built a little village around it for the employees. And I lived in one of those houses for a long time, and now I live in a house that was here before the mill. I went from really old to like ancient housing. So what is everybody's summer plans here for the rest of the summer? Since we're coming to a close, Labor Day's coming, right? Labor Day's what, in just about a week? Is it a week? It's this coming weekend. We do Labor Day this coming weekend. So what's everybody's plans now that we're at the end of the summer? Arian Cranston to approve fabrics. Oh, for Carter's, really? For Carter baby clothing, no kidding. That's cool. I bet you came down here. There's a lot of old mills in my area. A lot. What's everybody's Labor Day weekend plans? What are we all doing? Oh, you design for them. That's why you're so good at doing that stuff. So you can stream with no signal again? Sam, as long as you're putting in the effort, we'll at least all go and try to watch. The worst case scenario, take some video. You'll throw together this awesome video that's probably just as good as streaming, which I can't do. I cannot throw together a video like that. Not yet. Sherry, that explains a lot now. Now the picture comes full circle. And it's solidified. Not only is there experience and talent, but it is solidified with the very expensive piece of paper. This literally all makes sense in my brain now. Because, like, sometimes you find people that just, like, really, really good at stuff, right? So, like, I'm pretty good at, like, figuring things out, putting stuff together, taking it apart. I don't mind entertaining. It comes naturally to me, right? So everybody has, like, this natural things that they can do. Now I get it. So you were naturally gifted, and then you went to school for it because your natural talent wasn't satisfactory enough. So you just had to become incredible at it. And here we are. So this all makes sense. That skull, I'm telling you, that skull would make an amazing tattoo. Amazing. Simply amazing. Well, actually, you know what? So maybe, So I'm debating in my head. Sherry actually has my label, my beer label from my beer brewing. I don't want to call it a company, but stuff. Call it beer brewing stuff, right? And yes, your secret is safe with us. And she was kind enough to put together a design for me, which I was trying to figure out if I could get in for the brew festival, but they cannot deliver it to me fast enough. So that was originally going to be my first. That was going to be my first, like, reveal of it. But since I can't do it next weekend, Sherry, do you think we should show them now? Or do you think I should just keep them guessing? Because I don't know if I'll get it. Well, I'll get it, but I don't know if I'll get to, like, wear it out in public, which was where I was going to wear it for the first time. But I don't know if I'll get to wear it out in public till, geez, maybe October? And I think, so I thought about streaming at Halloween, maybe in Salem. I could really, because I really want to start showing it around. It's wicked cool. I do happen to... I see, Saray, if I make it to 2063. Well, all right. So, I am nuts. I have been there before. One of the last times I went, it was crazy. I was really young. I mean, really, really young. Like, teenager young. I was like 18, 19 years old young. And then... And it was fun. And the second year after that first time I went, I was going to go back and I didn't. And this kid I knew that was rooming with my friend up at his college ended up getting into, like, a fight and he got stabbed. I'm not really sure, you know, what was going on. But I have a couple of good friends of mine. Yeah, Halloween night is insane. I have a couple of friends of mine, though, that are really, like, Halloween. Like, that's their groove. Like, so we got by 4th of July, and they're like, hey, guess what? Halloween's next. Halloween's next. And then it was, like, the first sign of Halloween. It was like, oh, look, Disney's got their Halloween decorations up. And then, like, it must have been maybe, like, a week and a half ago or so. They were like, hey, look at this Halloween Superstore is finally open for the season. Yes, it's Halloween. So, and they find all the really cool stuff at Halloween. Like, I can't find the cool stuff. I go with all, like, the dorky dad stuff, and I'm all right with it. But they find all the really cool stuff at Halloween. They're all into it. So, so I said, well, maybe Halloween, but I don't know if I want to wait that long, Sherry. I don't know if I want to wait that long. And I'm thinking maybe we'll reveal it here, and then I'll just post it on the cord for everybody to see that's not here. But maybe I'll do it here, like right now, and we'll just make it something a little special, kind of off the beaten path a little bit. And then we'll post it on the cord. Let me go see if I can steal somebody's device. How do I want to do this? Yeah, give me a second. Hold on. We're gonna go get it. Ooh, creepy Halloween, squeaky door hinge, Vincent Price, Thriller, squeaky door hinge. All right, so here we go. I shouldn't even have to tell you who did this design, because if you don't know that it was our own Sherry Marr again, then you obviously have not been paying attention to any programming anywhere. So, and your long eyelashes. Thank goodness that's not creepy. So here is here is the shirt. Well, it's not even a shirt. It's just the design. My first design. So I had asked Sherry to I'm like, hey, can you help me, because I need something, right? So you guys remember that whole thing in like the UK when I was live streaming, right? Like how many times did I have to stop, tell somebody, oh yeah, you're on a live stream, oh, who are you, how do I find you, right? So like I wanted some way to avoid that, and she came up with the QR codes. And I said, you know what would be nice is if I like the QR codes. I've literally been sticking them everywhere. So, I said it would be great if, could I get the QR code on like a shirt? Because then I'm like, you know what? If people are out and about and they see me and they're like, hey, what are you doing? If they can't shoot the QR code on the back of the gimbal, they could shoot the QR code on the shirt. So, this is the shirt that I'm going to be wearing from now on. So as you can see, down the bottom here, that's my beer label. And then this shirt literally encompasses everything we do on this channel. It's beer, it's music, fire department, Mickey, and we are live. We're live. So when I wear this out, right, and the QR code really works. So, which I think is awesome. Right? I think this is awesome, and I love how that QR code's in a phone, because that's what I was going to be doing. I have a picture of the QR code on both the phones. I've got it, Stephanie's got it, so we can just go, here, go ahead. But now people will be able to walk up and they see what you're doing. I'll be like, yeah, sure, just shoot the QR code, or shoot the one on the back of the gimbal. Oh, that one's not working, shoot the one on the shirt. What's up, Pierce? Yep, yep. That code is the embedded QR code. So I am excited. Probably gonna order it in the next. I'm gonna put an order in next week. We're gonna get a couple of shirts. She's got she has a hat, and all it has is the hand with the phone and the QR code. So I'm gonna buy one of those. So while I am, out and about, I can turn the hat backwards. There was a term for that. What was that called? There was a term for it. Now I can't remember it. Somebody help me out. And somebody can come up behind me and just like shoot the hat if they want to. They don't want to come up and shoot the front of the shirt or whatever. So fancy vodka drinks tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. B-boy stance. I don't know about that. Husband just cut up a giant watermelon. 4 containers. That is impressive. South Bill. That's it. South Bill. I can wear it South Bill. I knew there was a term. I'd never heard that before. So thank you. Expanding my vocabulary here. South Bill, mukbangs. I mean, we've got a whole litany of words that we're using right now. Yep, so that is the shirt, and I am excited. I cannot thank her enough. Obviously, you guys see her work. You know how good she is. So if you need design work, you best be hitting her up and giving her the business. You can see the huge melon. That's awesome. How big was the melon? That could really go down the wrong direction. That could be such like a wrong thing. Ooh, that is hoppy. Wow. That thing's got a little bite. By way of Marky Mark. Marky Mark, care of the Funky Bunch. Ooh, that's a big watermelon. Man, that is a big, big watermelon. That's huge. My little ones over there, I showed you guys before, are only going to be like, they're only supposed to be like 5-pounders. I'm hoping for ones. Because they're probably all just about the size of a racquetball right now. So I'm hoping the next couple of weeks before it gets too cold that they, yeah, see? It was big. I'm hoping they get to like 2 or 3 pounds, but local Kroger had it on sale for $5. Oh, so your husband loves melons, huh? Interesting. Oh, and you're allergic. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, like his revenge, does he go around and does he, like, cut melons up when he's trying to give you a hard time and, like, chase you around? Like, ah. That might be something I'd try, just to be a jerk every now and then. I'd only get away with it once or twice. And then I'd just get the look like, really? You're going to do that to me? He'll grab the peanuts. Oh, boy. Yeah, those are bad allergies. I know a couple people with really, like, hyper severe allergy to peanut. Like, they can't even be within 10 feet and catch a whiff. Or they're going down. Wow. Yep, so I don't know. That shirt's that design's gonna be probably for me. I don't see the benefit of it being in public. But I thought her design was just so cool, and I was so excited to show it to everybody. And if you are just coming in, hit that like button. So going forward, I think this week, So what my plan's gonna be is I gotta go in for my professional development tomorrow and Wednesday. Stephanie's home for like another week before she has to go back, which I'm super jealous about. So I'll go do my school thing. I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then I'm back to school every day, all day. So I think what I might try is if you guys are interested, and I'll put it up in the meanwhile Discord, like the subcord there. I think if you guys are interested in mobile streaming, until I hear officially back from Oji-san, if he wants to participate, I think for right now, I will just share my knowledge, tell you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how to resolve some of the problems I've run into, like when the stream's not working, resetting the stream, what it does on your end, a little bit of a different vibe. Streamlabs, it locks up a bunch. I can also explain like the widgets. So I know I don't have any of my links up, so like none of the widgets are gonna move today, except for maybe the subscriber goal might move. So if there's somebody here that has not subscribed, if you just scroll down a little bit and hit the subscribe button, you would see your name pop up, and that little bar would go to 117. But I can tell you and walk you through the simple widgets, which would be subscription bar, stream boss, that's really personal call. The other big one would be the YouTube symbol. So I can see on my screen how many people I see here. It shows 8. I've seen it anywhere from 8. I think I saw as high as 12 or 13 tonight. But they do have a little widget, kind of like the bar, that you can put up and you can place. And I'll show you how to place it. It's easy to size. There's ways to test all this stuff without doing it live. So I'll show you my testing process. Yeah, we could do a Zoom for sure. Yeah, so that's part of what I was thinking. I'm like, if I went to Salem, in that place, can you imagine me live streaming in Salem? People are going to be dressed up all kinds of crazy, and then you're going to throw them in front of a camera and be like, hey, you're live on YouTube. So, honestly, I would say my fear of going to Salem isn't so much Salem itself. Not like when I was young, when I was young, it was young and stupid. Now I'm just old and I don't care. So it's not so much of going to Salem, being in Salem. It's actually going to Salem, like getting in and out. The immense amount of traffic. Where am I going to park? You guys have seen the gray lady. She's quite large. It's tough to find parking with her. But with that said, here in my neighborhood, when I'm at the fire station on Halloween, typically on Halloween, I start by going with Stella and Stephanie, and we walk the neighborhood, and then I end at the fire station, and I stay there while they either walk home or maybe they'll get in the car and drive home. But that night, it would be okay too. Part of me is like, I don't even know when Halloween is. It's August 23rd. Is it on the is it on a weekend or is it during the week this year? Let's see. Halloween falls on, a Sunday. Huh. So, that could work out well. Because part of me is like, maybe I'll go up Saturday to Salem, the day before, which I'm sure is going to be probably crazier than the 31st. Because even though people will get crazy on the 31st, people are going to get hog wild on Saturday night. I could take the train. Oh, Sherry. Wouldn't that be an experience for some of these people? Riding the live stream on the T? Woo, lordy. Oh, man, that would be quite the experience. You have not had an education till you've ridden the T system in and around Boston. Oh, goodness. Just North Station alone would be an experience. So maybe I'll get it, and we'll go up there on Saturday, and we'll see how many people we can get to subscribe, and then I think on Halloween I'll probably do some streaming as I walk the neighborhood, and it won't be too big of a stream, but we'll start at the fire station. We'll walk the neighborhood. We'll end at the fire station. Yeah. I will definitely have at least one shirt by then. I may even have two. And we may even buy a child one for the child to wear. So, but that is the design. I'm going to have it soon. I'm ordering stickers. So, if you happen to catch up to me live, you're probably getting a sticker. Stickers are awesome. And the ones I saw on Redbubble said they were transparent stickers. Not really sure what that means. Like literally clear with the design on it, or if it's just called a transparent sticker. Either way, I'm getting stickers. And I'll probably get the magnet from my truck. Probably the back of my truck. I'm going to put it on the tailgate. That way, when people are sitting in traffic, they can be like, hey, what's that all about? And they can take out their phone, they can zoom in, and then they can just shoot the QR code, and there we go. Because as you guys know, right about now, it's getting to subscribers. So I would like the next milestone will be every 100, 200, 300, 400. 500 is the overarching goal now, which hopefully we'll get to by the time we get to Christmas, or at least be close. So I'm hoping by the end of the year that we're close to that goal. But we do have the beer festival coming up. I got my QR codes loaded up. They're ready to go. They're going to be all over everything. They're on the gimbal. They're on the back of the phone. I mean, they are literally everywhere. So we're going to do that this coming weekend. So we'll probably get a small, yes, Brian K., a beer festival. Oh, well, look who's arrived. It's Pat's cat. Not enough catnip for you today, cat? You're still up? So, matted and glossy options. Yep. So, yeah, Brian K., there is a beer fest. Hey, Carla. There is a beer festival at Roger Williams Zoo. So, if you haven't watched my zoo streams, the two ones that I have come from Roger Williams. So what they do is they use it as a fundraiser. So there are craft brewers from all over the place that come down. Bunch of booths. There's a lot of places to grab something to eat while you're there. So we're gonna go in, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I will not stream for very long from there. I have way too much work to do that needs to be done off camera. If you guys catch what I'm saying. So I think my goal is going to be we're going to walk in, and we're kind of going to breeze through everything really quick, and we're going to get to the end. I may stop for one or two here or there, and they're only tiny. It's like the size of a Dixie cup, if that. They give you like a 2-ounce pour. It's just enough to try it, which is great. Because that's all I want to do. I just want to try all the different types that are there. Beers. They usually have a mead. The last time we went, Stephanie and I went like 2-3 years ago now, because there was none with COVID, and I think we missed 2019. So 2018, there was a bunch of like seltzers. They actually had some wines there, and I'm not a big wine drinker. I'm not opposed to trying some, but typically don't try a lot, because like the darker stuff usually gives me a really bad headache really quick. Yes, Carla is here, everybody. Hello, Carla. So that's gonna be the goal, and that is on August 28th. So mark your calendars. We'll be in there putting in the good work. Hopefully getting a bunch of new subscribers. So if you could all join me, that would be great. I think so. The festival itself only goes for like 3 hours. Yep. So I'm thinking that, I'm thinking I'll go in. Like I said, we'll take a walk from the front all the way around to the finish, and then from there, we'll probably end the stream. So it'll probably take me just about an hour, because it's not like, everybody stacks up at the beginning. So I'm literally just gonna breeze by the beginning. Then I'll slow down a little bit. Because I have a theory. I go to the end and I work my way back. Esther! Oh, hello, Esther. We're just talking about the beer festival at the Brew at the Zoo. Everybody say hi to Esther. Esther, we miss you. You need to come home soon. You gotta come in for a visit. Just saying. Yeah, see? She knows what's up. Esther tell you all about it. We have a good time at that Brew at the Zoo. So we're going to try live streaming from the Brew at the Zoo. It's the 28th. It's August 28th. So if you get some time... oh, good. You're home the first week of October. That's great. So yeah, August 28th is the Brew at the Zoo, Esther. So if you're around and the time zone works... hop on. Like I said, I'll be streaming probably the first hour that is open. And I will have the time up. I'll probably set that up on like Thursday or Friday. I'll set that stream up right after I'm done doing the mobile one. Which I guess the mobile one it sounds like it's going to turn into a Zoom. So, for those of you that are here, so like Sam, Eric, you guys here that want to go over the mobile streaming stuff, I can set up a Zoom or a Teams, or a Google Meet, whatever anybody has. So, I will showcase the elephants for you, and they're my favorite anyway. So we're gonna look at them no matter what. But for you specifically, yes, either works for you. Okay, great. They were out the other day, and they put the hay up in the big barrels. If you go back and watch my zoo stream, my last one, Esther, you can see them. I watched them for a little bit. They put the hay in the barrels to make them work for it a little. Sam, either one for you? All right. Good. So there's 2 out of 3. We'll have to get together with Chad, and we'll write it down, and maybe Emily. I don't know who else wants to stream, but Lisa T, the Empress, big money. The big money Empress. Oh, we can combine all of that. Coach N. Gonna go ninja for a few. All right. Yep. Big money Empress. She's like that. That kind of has a good ring to it. She's like the whale at the casino. She walks in, automatic penthouse, top floor, unlimited credit line. anything you want, you waited on hand and foot as soon as you hit the casino floor. Esther Young. We're from Massachusetts. Our godfather was Paul Revere. Our uncle Sam Adams. Ben Franklin was my cousin. They all fought in the Revolutionary War. They dumped tea into the harbor. They made sure Harvard had plenty of parking for the cars. We all eat clam chowder. We like the C's, the B's, the Sox, and the Pats. Thanks, pass holder, for stopping in. Nice seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. I'd appreciate it. Share the stream out. Don't you tell me to like the Sox. As long as it ain't the Stankies. I mean Yankees. I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, so what's funny is so the Red Sox were one of the better teams in baseball the first half of the season. So today, I'm sitting down and I'm watching these two guys out of Boston, Felger and Maz. So they're on the radio, but they have a live stream at the same time. It's on cable TV. And Tony Maserati, the Maz, he's so, now he used to cover the Sox. He was a beat writer. That's where he got his start. And he was so mad at what the Red Sox are doing. He was wearing a Yankees hat because it had to do with like the first baseman and a failed deal or whatever. But he's live on camera. The Boston Red Sox guy, he's got like the black eyeliner under here. And he's got a Yankees hat on. It was absolutely hilarious. Hey, Snoopy. That's right, Coach. Were. I know. 6.5 games out now. They're only a half a game ahead of the A's for the second wild card spot. So, I don't know what they're doing up there at Fenway, but whatever they're doing now ain't working. Oh, originally from New York City. See that? Learned something new today. All right, so with that being said, it's 7 o'clock. I've been going for an hour and a half. We did, Charles, we missed your chat. You, boy, you know, your chat. Hey, Braden, what's going on? Braden, you back to school yet? I start tomorrow, bud. My first day back. Woohoo. For now, Triton. For now. I don't even have the link posted. If I had the link posted, you may not. If I had the link posted, Coach may want his spot back, so... And I got to get Pierce to use the right link. Next Monday. Well, good luck. Good luck. Enjoy the rest of the time off before you go back. Pierce has a link, and it does go to the right spot. It's just not through the Streamlabs link, which is the one that you need to use to move the bar. Right? So when I pin the link and it says like, you know, go to like streamlabs.paypal.com or whatever it is, that's the link you want to use, because that's the one that's going to do the Stream Boss stuff. But there have been many generous tips given, which are not going to waste. Not going to waste even a little. And that's Essex County. Illume. I don't know. Illumi? I'm probably not saying that right. Oh, and they're out of Peabody. Up by you, Sherry. They're out of Peabody. We just won't tell Pierce. That's not fair. Pierce has been extremely generous to me. And I am very grateful for everybody's generosity. Is that you guys are a very supportive and a very giving community. I am think about all the YouTube stuff that goes on. Look at me, right? So now I guess me, who else is out here? Sam's out here, and you've got Emily and Chad and all these people that have now we've started with all right, we got a bunch of support, kind of feels all right. So, but think about how many hundreds of thousands of people are doing it, and to find the community that I did surrounding that channel, surrounding Pat's channel, is just, that is stars and moon aligning for YouTube-ness, I will call it. Nope, Brayden, I will. Well, we're supposed to have professional development tomorrow, every day starting tomorrow. So tomorrow, Wednesday, they give us a couple days off, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, all professional development. And they keep talking about oh, you're gonna have time to work in your class. I think tomorrow is just strictly for training purposes, which, for me, because I teach special ed, will probably mean, because of the type of special ed classes I have, will probably afford me a lot more time off to work on setting up my classroom. But I don't have anything in my classroom, so maybe that'll be my first toe in the water, so to speak, into doing a vlog. I'll just I'm gonna film my class, take it around the school a little bit, and then I'll put it together and try to make a little 2-minute video out of it or something, and work on honing my editing skills. But my classroom setup is minimal, because I don't really put anything up. I have nothing on the walls. The fewer the distractions, the better. So ooh, and it's really starting to rain. Anyways, so that's gonna be it for me. I appreciate everybody being here. So I hope everybody enjoys the night. Thanks for bearing with me. This weekend kind of got messed up. I really wanted to do something really cool from Maine. It didn't work out. And now look, here comes the storm back for the second round. So, and those clouds are looking really dark, and it's starting to rain really heavy. Thanks, Brayden. You know what, dude? I appreciate the offer. But you just relax. Have yourself a good rest of the next week. Enjoy your time off. Don't drive your mother too crazy. But, Carla, thank you. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to bail. I appreciate you all. Look for my stream on the weekend for the 28th. And for those of you that want to learn how to mobile stream, send me a message on Discord, and we'll get you into the Zoom. And we'll probably have a Zoom meeting whatever day works for somebody, Thursday or Friday night, once you guys are out of work and home and settled. So, yeah, I had a bunch of fun. I could be the weather person. And over here, you're going to see this low moving in and pushing everything out. And then in from this direction is going to be... All right, bye, Brayden. Bye, everybody. Thanks. I'll see everybody on the weekend, August 28th. I'll let you guys know when the link goes up so you guys can all follow it. And anybody interested in going over mobile streaming, I feel like I've kind of caught the tiger by the tail here a little bit. And I think we all have some good information we could share. So I'll catch all you guys on the Discord. Esther, have a great day. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to come back Saturday the 28th. You'll see me and you know the gang of people I'll be with. So we're going to be at Brew at the Zoo out Roger Williams. Be streaming for about an hour or so. Show you around. Show you what a beer festival's like. You've never been to one, so. Alright, everybody. We'll see y'all later. Have a great night. Thank you. I appreciate you all.